Welcome to
RosLin
RosLin Diaries. Very good evening, guys.
Yeah, very good evening.
Yeah, today what are we with? What concept today?
We are planning to say about a trip towards the Taj Mahal and Kashmir mainly.
Yeah, there were so many people asking us, how did you go? Was it agent or which agency? And we planned our trip was from Bangalore to Kashmir. So our it is the expenses, the travel, the stay, expenditures, so everything we are planning to tell in brief.
Mainly few of my friends and her friends were asking different places from, like, some people are Kannada, some people are Malayalis, Tamil, and even from Hindi background. So they used to ask, how did you make your plan? Is there any travel agent? Many were asking travel agent. So we planned by ourselves this trip, and it was 90 to 95% successful.
Yeah, so the agency was Mr. Roche. So he was the one who did all the planning and all, where to go, how to stay, what time is that flight,
Yeah.
Everything.
So I will be updating about the flight details and the transportation details and the hotel details and where we stayed exactly. So you will get an idea to know about the Taj Mahal and Kashmir trip. So you can also make like solo travel trip, like if you are a duet couple or your friends or solo trip, you can plan accordingly, like without any travel agent.
Yeah, so this is all about our trip from Bangalore to Kashmir.
Explaining regarding the plans from Bangalore to Kashmir. So initially we made a 5 days plan, friends. So the first day from the Bangalore. So Bangalore we had gone through Indigo flight, Bangalore to Agra. Okay. So by 11:10 in the morning we left from Bangalore and we reached around 1:45 p.m. towards Agra. So once we reached Agra airport, we took the local bus. There is a shuttle bus until the main gate exit. So we need to pay 50 rupees per head, and we reached nearby gate. Okay. And after that, once we reach, there are Ola, Uber, the options are there, various transportation. So we booked through Ola, I think, through auto rickshaw, and we went to a stay. So first stay, accommodation, which is a plan towards Taj Mahal in Agra. So around 100 to 200 meters away, there is a hotel named Hotel Sania Palace. Hotel Sania Palace, around 200 meters away from Taj Mahal. So the cost of the room, it's costed about around 1000 rupees, one day booking. So we stayed over there. We took on that particular 7th of Jan. So we booked there. So after that booking, we went to the room, freshened ourselves, and we planned to go to Taj Mahal. Before going to Taj Mahal, what you have to consider? You need to buy the e-ticket. So e-ticket, it will be available 2 weeks before you're planning particular date. If I'm planning on Jan 7th, it is better you book the tickets. We booked for evening as well as morning. We need to see the sunset and sunrise Taj Mahal. At the time of sunrise, it will be awesome, guys. I need to tell this. And evening time, if you go, you can see inside Taj Mahal, which is known as Mausoleum something. So it will be costing 245 rupees per head if you want to watch inside also. If you want to watch outside the Taj Mahal, it's 50 rupees. Okay. So on that particular evening, 7th of Jan, we went there, and morning also even we explored. But morning sunrise we couldn't see because at the time there was some fog, guys. So due to that reason we were not able to. We need to leave from Agra to Delhi soon in the morning after 9. So the sun was rising and maybe 10, 11 at the time in Jan month. But now I think early morning it's rising and people will be crowded. So it's better you go in the morning to watch the sunrise of Taj Mahal, which is awesome. Okay. So the next day, 8th of Jan, what we planned from Agra to Delhi. So we took transportation through Neogo bus is there through online. We booked 3 weeks before planned schedule through Neogo bus. Each person it costed somewhere, I think, around 400-500 rupees. So it is around a 4-hour journey from Agra to Delhi. We left at 10 o'clock something. We reached by 2:30 there. Maybe half an hour, 45 minutes more it took. I took the stop from Agra Fort towards the Kashmiri gate, which is at Delhi. So we got the stop there. Soon after we reached through bus, Neogo bus to Delhi. We need to take the transportation. I mean Ola, Uber is available, but we booked an hotel called New Royal Hotel. We booked the hotel, New Royal Hotel. It was in Chandni Chowk. I don't recommend this hotel because you won't get the Uber or Ola in that particular place, because it's all wholesale market, that particular place. So the problem is we went by Ola there, we reached, but we could not able to go for other places for tourism or to the Qutub Minar we planned. It took around 2 to 3 hours to get a taxi over there. It's fully rush, you can see, fully crowded, and wholesale material goods traveling vehicles were there. So I don't recommend that particular New Royal Hotel in Chandni Chowk. So I recommend at Parganj. Parganj, there is a place nearby. Too many options are there. You can book through hotel.com. So in Agra, which I told you, Hotel Sania Palace, I booked through Agoda. There is a Agoda app. You can book through Agoda app, the hotel booking which booked for Agra, and for the Delhi I booked through hotel.com, which was reasonable rate. You can through app you can put the place name and you can book it. So that's how we stayed in Delhi. So after staying in Delhi, I mean the hotel room costed same 1,000 rupees something, and we went for Qutub Minar at evening 4:35 we left because of the I mean Uber Ola issue. So we first went to Qutub Minar, which costed 250 rupees from there, and we went, but Qutub Minar you need to book the ticket, guys. Make sure you book the ticket 2 weeks before. It will be costing 35 to 40 rupees per head. So we booked through the link is given below in the description, you can see. And after going to the Qutub Minar, it will be open till night time, so you need not worry. Lightings will be there in the daytime, evening time you can go there if you have the ticket. And next we went towards the Sarojini market. It will be closing around 9 to 10. We 10 or 11 something. We reached there 9:30, 9 o'clock something. So it was fully crowded. You will get the cheapest rate, best quality. I mean the jackets, weather clothes, everything. So I recommend whoever going to Delhi should meet and go to Sarojini market to buy the clothes. Very reasonable and cheap rate you will get wholesale market. So we went to Sarojini market, and finally we need to go to India Gate. So we had gone to India Gate, which is the main place we need to visit in New Delhi. We visited late night, and that's how we planned for Delhi. We finished it. So for the next day, I mean 9th of Jan, I had booked the ticket from Delhi to Srinagar. Okay, so early morning, before 2 hours of traveling from the Delhi, we booked the Uber and we went to the airport. From Delhi around 9:35 the flight, and Srinagar will be reaching around 11 a.m. So we reached Srinagar at 11 a.m. So once we reach Srinagar airport, which is in Kashmir, and get the local bus from there. Instead of going towards the taxi is very expensive. We need to go to houseboat, which is in Dal Lake. We need to go to Dal Lake from Srinagar airport. So we booked from the bus. Okay, there is a bus, local bus available nearby gate, just costing around 70 to 80 rupees per head. So we went through the bus. If else we had taken the taxi, it would be costing 2,500 rupees something, they told. So it's better costing around 200 rupees something, around 150 rupees, and going nearby the Dalgate main station is there, bus station something there. Okay, and one thing I need to tell you, before going to Dal Lake you need to buy a SIM. So this is the main thing, Jio SIM. It will be a prepaid SIM, I think, Jio, which costed 500 rupees. You need to buy this, only this particular SIM prepaid which we buy there will be working. Something the internet will be, you will be getting the internet in local calls also you can make. for 1 month validity. So better I recommend you need to take the SIM after you arrive at the airport nearby the SIM counter and go towards the local bus to the Dal Lake. Once you reach the main bus station there, Dal Lake, you can either take a rickshaw or you can, if you have a trolley like bag, you can go. It will be around 1 kilometer from that particular place to the Dal Lake. So Google map it, and you can, or else from rickshaw it will be costing 100-150 rupees. Okay, once you go Dal Lake, you will find each points, okay, section 1 gate like 1 2 3 until 12 gates something. So we booked a houseboat, okay, in Switzerland, Frontline houseboat. So okay, it costed around 1000 rupees, booked through MakeMyTrip. So first day on 9th of Jan was in houseboat. We went towards the 11th gate, and from there we took a boat, local boat, towards the room. Okay, and one thing, before going through the boat, there are boats houseboats passing around through Dal Lakes, and so many views you can see. It will be very marvelous views. So the houseboats, it will be going, they will be informing for 2 hours it will be costing 2500 rupees. We bargained, many people will be there, 50 to 100 people over there. Come by, you can have a boat ride 2 hours, 2000 something. We bargained, and we got for just 600 rupees for 2 hours, and we went to a houseboat Switzerland, and we freshened up, and after that we went for a ride for 2 hours. So you can around go through, and evening we went to a houseboat. Before going to houseboat, we went to a nearby restaurant. I recommend, like, there are few of the restaurants, very few there, because there is no Ola, Uber, everything in Srinagar. There is a hotel called London Hotel, you can Google it, which is nearby. So I recommend there because you will get aloo parota, mixed parota, puri bhaji, chai, all very good quality, good food they give. Instead of, if you wish to have a houseboat, you can have homemade food. But I recommend going to this particular hotel because it might be expensive for some. So that's how we finished with the 9th January in houseboat in Srinagar. And next day, on that particular day, we were doing houseboat only. And we, because it photo shoot, that this everything costed and it kind of time consuming, and we went back. Okay, and next day we had planned to go to Gulmarg. So early morning, from hotel we left early morning. We had the breakfast 7:30, 8 o'clock something. We had breakfast in London Hotel, which is nearby that particular place. And after that, there are taxis. Okay, like there are individual cars. So next to London Palace Hotel, there are taxis coming. So taxis, they will be informing if you need to go Gulmarg. It will be costing around 2500 to 3000 rupees, they told. So we bargained, and finally we got in a mixed taxi, that is Gulmarg, for just 800 rupees. Okay, both of them including, it is 800 rupees we costed, and we went through the vehicle. So you can watch trip videos, everything we will be updating. Some we have uploaded and some we are updating on our channel. So you can have a look where all the places we visited, so you will be getting an idea, guys. So that's how we traveled. First I booked my hotel, Tanmarg. Tanmarg is a place 15 to 20 kilometers away from Gulmarg. The reason we booked the hotel in Tanmarg is it is quite not expensive in Tanmarg. If you compare to Gulmarg, the place which is having gondola ride, we went. Gulmarg is very expensive, and the rooms rate, it will be starting from 10,000 to 15,000 it will be starting, and it will be ending to 50,000 to 1 lakh something. So we made a hotel stay in Tanmarg, which costed around 2600 something rupees, and we booked through Agoda hotel app. This booking should be done. I will explain you regarding that later. So Divan guest house we booked on the 10th of January. Okay, once we reached Tanmarg, immediately we went to the room which is nearby the roadside. So we informed the driver, we just keep everything, and immediately we went to the same vehicle, and from there it went to the Gulmarg, which is next to the gondola ride. And once we reached, it's obviously the gondola ride we were planning about. So gondola ride, please make sure you book the tickets 3 weeks before your planned schedule. We booked in December 2023, the second week, I think, second or first week. So make sure you book the tickets before. So there are phase 1, phase 2. So I recommend to book both phase 1 and phase 2. The reason is phase 1 altitude is 2.5 kilometer from the bottom, and from the 2.5 kilometer above it's phase 2, I mean, which around 5 kilometers in the below ground level. So the phase 1 it will be costing 800 rupees per person, and phase 2 it will be 1000 rupees per person. So that's how the prices, and we made a schedule in the afternoon, but you can go, it's better you reach somewhere before 1 p.m. there, because phase 1, phase 2, while you return back it will be taking too much time, because too many people will be there. The gondola needs to, this thing is, it will need to roll and come back to the initial position. So I recommend to go fast and come fast before you leave before there 3 p.m. because it will be fully crowded. We took around 1 to 2 hours for the waiting to return back. Okay, that's how we were late also. So I recommend to go soon and exit too soon. So that's how. Once we got exited, like there is a place you can either go there on next day in the morning. Drunk waterfall, we haven't gone because there were no burf, no ice on that particular place on that day. Now the snow is there, now the ice, it's looking awesome. I recommend in after February month it started snow. So that's how we stayed in Tangmarg. We went to gondola ride, Gulmarg, okay, same vehicle. And before that, from gondola ride to go, once we reached Gulmarg, from there around 1 kilometer distance is there. People usually walk over there, some go by donkey, and some if you want taxi, I don't know, I didn't find, they called me maybe 200 rupees per head we need to go, I will charge. We went by walking, it was just 10 or 15 minutes and the view was very good, that's why we planned to walk towards. And once we finished gondola ride, we returned back, and we found one thing, don't be late, okay, try to make before 5 o'clock, sunset comes, it will be, there is no Ola, Uber that particular place. So we got mixed taxi there, so you need to search nearby there where you came, too many taxis are there. So we just taxis, it costed around 50 to 60 rupees only. It was mixed taxi, local taxi, which was going from Gulmarg to Tangmarg. So once we reached Tangmarg main the station there, from there there are just only 1 kilometer away. We went through walking only, just we thought to roam around, and we reached to the room, guys, Tangmarg. Okay, that's how our day finished on 10th of Jan. We were in Tangmarg and we enjoyed, and we came back. That's how, guys. And food I recommend, you will get, you will be coming to know, you can go outside here and there in Gulmarg, of course, you have the food there before the gondola ride. We had Maggi, the Maggi only mainly the food is there. North Indian, the food there, right, it's quite different from South Indian. And next day, what we planned, we back to Srinagar, from Tangmarg to Srinagar. So we booked in Srinagar in a hotel called Lit Homestay. I recommend there the hotel stay. It costed around 1500 rupees something, but the hotel is very good. I mean, the hotel room is very good. It's a homestay, and the family also very good. Reasonable rate the food is. So I recommend there, which is, if you want to stay somewhere nearby the airport, I recommend this particular hotel, which I booked through Agoda, or else you can call them. And I recommend there because if it is snow, I mean ice is there, it will be very difficult for reaching the airport, because it will be fully rush, I came to know. So due to our luck, we reached early because there were no ice, snow at the time. So I recommend, if you are staying nearby the airport, this is the best hotel. And we went to the mixed taxi. There are too many taxis available in Tangmarg. So in the early morning there was taxi and we went to the taxi. It costed something, they told per head 100 rupees, but the real expense it costed is around we gave him 500 rupees something, because once we reach Srinagar, from Gulmarg to Srinagar, from Srinagar to our hotel it will be around 3 to 4 kilometers, okay, that particular place, which is called Aidarpura bypass, that particular place. So we need to go there to go to our room. So once we reached, we gave 500 extra bucks, like 300 rupees to him. So it costed on 500 to 600 guys both. So that's how we stayed. We made food arranged from there itself, lit homestay, and we had food everything in the night. In the morning breakfast also we had there. And next day what we planned on 11th of Jan, we planned to roam around the Srinagar. If you want to have a look towards the local market, you can have a stay. I mean in Lal Chowk, we went over there. Polo View, which is a awesome place for tourism. We went around there and we looked down the local market. We bought some stuff, food stuff, and woolen jackets, everything. And that's how we roamed there from morning to evening. There was a hotel nearby, we had some good food, and we returned on the evening guys. And there in order to go from our room towards there are the local Kashmir buses. There are buses which is stopping near the Lal Chowk. So I recommend to go through bus. It will be just 5 kilometers away from that place, I think 5 to 6 kilometers. So obviously you can go through bus and come back to the room, okay. And that's how we enjoyed in Srinagar. Next day schedule was from Srinagar to Bangalore. Srinagar to Bangalore flight. So we booked through all the flights through Indigo itself, from Bangalore to Agra, the flight we had, which I told you, Indigo. And now we are returning back from Srinagar to Bangalore, which is from Indigo. We can book through their website. So it is a single flight, not direct, in the sense it will go from Srinagar to Amritsar. I was stopped for 30 minutes over there, from Amritsar to finally Bangalore. So I recommend to book through Indigo. It is quite cheaper. And few tips which I would like to give is that first you need to book the flight tickets. Mainly you should have a plan. We had a 5-day plan, so you have to book the flight ticket initially, which is quite expensive. The main expensive budget of the trip, the flight. You need to book the flight and the bus, okay. Once you finished flight, second bus. That's how we booked. And second, we went to the hotel booking. So we scheduled the places: Agra, Delhi, Srinagar, Gulmarg and Srinagar. So these 5 days, 5 places. So we booked the 5 hotels through hotel.com, Agoda, MakeMyTrip, etc. These hotel apps. And after this booking, we planned to book for the Taj Mahal ticket, Qutub Minar ticket, and gondola ride ticket. We booked. That's how we booked. And regarding food and transportation, once we reach there, we need to have Ola, Uber, those kind of apps for the transportation. And we need to have some cash, 10,000 rupees something, for in order to buy food. Kashmir there are no Uber, Ola, so we need to deal with cash only everywhere, most of the places. That's how. So these are the tips we need to consider. So that's how we made the plan. Regarding the food, everything we had over there, we spent over there, and even transportation. That's how we are, guys. Thank you for watching. For more videos, watch our YouTube channel, and do subscribe, share and like our channel. I recommend to share this video to all the travel lovers who love to travel around the world. Particularly if you are in India, you need to travel the northern Kashmir, Taj Mahal. So I recommend to share this video if you want to travel without any travel agent, by self, okay. Thank you.